Before I begin, please support the channel by subscribing, liking this video, and turning on post notifications so you never miss future content. God bless you. In 1982, I was a depressed, hopeless 32-year-old in a loveless marriage, suffering from chronic anemia and the devastating news that I would never bear children. With nothing left to live for, I attempted suicide. I didn't believe in God, Jesus, or an afterlife. But in the middle of my attempt, I was suddenly immersed in an overwhelming light, a love so infinite, so unconditional, that I never wanted to leave. Then, the light gently receded, and I found myself back in my bedroom. Jesus was standing beside my bed. "Don't waste your life thinking you're not loved," he said. Everything went dark again, and I was pulled back into my body. I had been given a second chance, a purpose. But I didn't even know what a near-death experience was. When I tried telling my then-husband and loved ones about it, they thought I was crazy. Eventually, I stopped talking about it. I moved back to my home state, got a divorce, and years later, I met a man named Dr. Charles David "Dave" Stout. I was afraid to tell him my secret. But when I did, he not only believed me, he shared his own experience. Years earlier, after his mother's near-fatal accident, he had prayed for her while standing under a grove of cottonwood trees. In that moment, he felt transported. The leaves glowed, and he knew without a doubt that she would survive. And she did. I knew then Dave was my soulmate. For years, we talked about God, our purpose, and the afterlife. But in 2013, Dave was diagnosed with terminal brain cancer. He was given just months to live. We fought with everything we had, but above all, we prayed. By January 2016, Dave fell into a coma. The doctor said he wouldn't wake up. I prayed for a sign, for something to comfort him in his final moments. The next morning, Dave sat up, smiling, pointing at the ceiling. "You can't see that? It's real," he said. I asked him what he saw. "Mountains," he said. "White feathers, music." "Angels?" "Yes, angels." 3 months later, on April 30th, Dave took his final breaths. His eyes moved from one end of the ceiling to the other. "Are you seeing your mountains again?" I whispered. He nodded. "Do you think God is calling you home?" "Yes." "Do you want to go?" "Yes." A few hours later, he was gone. God knew Dave loved the mountains. He knew he loved music, and he sent his angels in the way that would bring Dave the most peace. By comforting my husband, God had also comforted me. If you believe that heaven is real, comment, "Jesus, I trust in you."